Ever wondered which countries produce the most unique alcohols in the world? Well, wonder no more, because today we're embarking on a global adventure, a journey that will take us across continents and through time. We'll explore the rich tapestry that forms the world of alcohol, delving into the unique spirits that each country brings to the table. From the sun-drenched agave fields of Mexico to the windswept barley farms of Scotland, we'll examine the ingredients that make these drinks so special. And it's not just about what goes into the bottle, but also the flavors that emerge from it. We'll tantalize your taste buds as we describe the distinct notes and nuances that make each drink a testament to its origin. So, fasten your seatbelts, folks. We're about to take a whirlwind tour of the world's most unique alcohols. Before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you won't miss our next exciting video. First stop, Mexico, the birthplace of tequila. Now, let's delve into the heart of this spirit, the unique production process, and its distinctive flavor profile. Tequila, a beverage synonymous with Mexico, has a rich and storied history that dates back over 1,000 years to the Aztec civilization. At the core of tequila's creation is the blue agave plant, a spiky, succulent native to Mexico's arid regions. The heart of this plant, known as the pina, is harvested by jimadores, skilled workers who've honed their craft over generations. The pinas are then roasted to convert their starches into fermentable sugars. This process gives tequila its distinctive smoky and sweet taste, a flavor profile unique to this Mexican spirit. Following the roasting, the pinas are crushed and the juice is extracted and fermented. This mixture, known as mosto, is distilled twice to produce tequila. It's a meticulous process, steeped in tradition and craftsmanship, that speaks volumes of Mexico's dedication to its national drink. Tequila's flavor profile is as diverse as the country itself. The taste can range from sweet and fruity to earthy and smoky, depending on the variety of agave used in the aging process. Blanco or silver tequila, unaged and bottled immediately after distillation, offers a pure and robust agave flavor. Reposado or rested tequila, aged for up to a year, takes on a smoother, more complex character with hints of oak. Añejo, or aged tequila, left to mature for 1 to 3 years, develops a rich, deep flavor with notes of caramel and vanilla. Tequila is more than just a spirit. It's a celebration of Mexico's rich cultural heritage, an embodiment of its people's spirit and their connection with the land. It's a testament to centuries-old traditions passed down through generations, from the jimadores' skilled harvest to the distiller's careful crafting. So the next time you raise a glass of tequila, remember you're savoring a piece of Mexico's rich heritage. Next up, we're heading to Scotland, the home of Scotch whiskey. Now, this isn't just your average whiskey. No, Scotch whiskey, or simply Scotch as it's affectionately known, is a distinctive blend of tradition, craftsmanship, and of course, Scotland's unique natural resources. At the heart of every bottle of Scotch is malted barley, a simple yet crucial ingredient. It's soaked in water, allowed to germinate, and then dried in a kiln. This process, known as malting, unlocks the sugars needed for fermentation and gives Scotch its signature taste. But it doesn't stop there. The malted barley is then mashed, fermented, distilled, and matured. You see, Scotch isn't Scotch until it's spent at least 3 years maturing in oak casks. This aging process is what gives Scotch its depth of flavor and character. It's a waiting game, but one that's well worth it. Now, what sets Scotch apart even more is that its flavor can vary greatly depending on where in Scotland it's produced. From the smoky and peaty flavors of an Islay Scotch to the light and floral notes of a lowland Scotch, each region brings its own unique touch to the table. In the Highlands, you'll find Scotch with a hint of heather and spice. And if you venture to the Speyside region, you'll be greeted with sweet and fruity Scotch, often with a hint of nut and chocolate. There's truly a Scotch for everyone, each carrying a piece of Scotland within it. But remember, Scotch isn't just about the taste. It's about the experience. It's about the warmth that spreads through you with each sip. It's about the stories told around a glass of Scotch. It's about the tradition that's been passed down through generations. Scotland's harsh climate and rugged landscapes might not seem hospitable, but they've nurtured a drink that's loved worldwide. A drink that's more than just an alcoholic beverage. It's a piece of Scottish culture, a testament to the country's resilience and a symbol of its pride. The Scots certainly know their whiskey, don't they? Now, let's journey to Russia, the birthplace of vodka. In the heart of Russia, a spirit was born that would one day take the world by storm. Its name is vodka, a word derived from the Russian term voda, meaning water. But don't be fooled by its simple name, for this beverage holds a rich and complex history. Vodka is traditionally made from fermented grains or potatoes. This might sound like an odd combination to some, but it's this unique blend that gives vodka its smooth, neutral flavor. It's a taste that's been perfected over centuries, marking time with the rhythm of Russian history. In the early days, vodka was a home-brewed affair, made by hardy Russian farmers to ward off the winter chill. It was a simple spirit, but even then, it held a certain magic. As time went on, the production of vodka became more refined. Distilleries popped up across the country, each with its own unique method for creating this beloved drink. The secret to vodka's smoothness lies in its distillation process. The fermented mash is distilled not once, not twice, but multiple times. This repeated distillation strips away impurities, leaving behind a clear, clean spirit with a kick that's as sharp as a Siberian winter. But what makes vodka truly unique is its versatility. Its neutral flavor makes it the perfect base for a wide range of cocktails. From the classic Moscow Mule to the playful cosmopolitan, vodka proves time and time again that it's a spirit that knows how to have fun. But let's not forget, vodka isn't just about cocktails and parties. In Russia, it's a part of life. It's savored neat, sipped slowly, and always accompanied by a hearty toast. It's a drink that's deeply woven into the fabric of Russian culture. So next time you raise a glass of vodka, remember its humble beginnings. Remember the hardy farmers who first brewed this spirit in their homes. And remember the distilleries that refined it into the world-class drink we enjoy today. Vodka, a Russian gift to the world that keeps the party going. Off to the land of the rising sun, Japan, where sake rules. Sake, sometimes referred to as rice wine, is a quintessential part of Japanese culture, steeped in tradition and history. But it's not wine nor beer. It's a unique beverage category all its own, made from a special kind of rice called sakamai. The rice is first polished to remove the outer layers, revealing the starchy core. This is then washed and steamed, ready to be fermented. But there's a twist. Unlike the brewing process of beer, where the starch is converted into sugar and then into alcohol, sake's process, known as multiple parallel fermentation, does both simultaneously. The secret lies in a mold called koji. It's sprinkled over the steamed rice, and as it grows, it breaks down the starches into sugars. Then, yeast is added, turning those sugars into alcohol. This intricate dance happens over a span of about a month, creating a brew that's about 20% alcohol by volume. The taste of sake? It's a complex symphony of flavors, an elegant balance that can range from sweet to dry. The sweetness is often subtle, a whisper of fruits or flowers, while the dryness can be robust, a bold stroke of umami. And then there's the texture, which can be silky, creamy, or even sparkling. Sake is more than just a drink. It's an art form, a tradition, a symbol of Japan's refined aesthetics and deep reverence for nature. It's a testament to the patience and precision of the master brewers, the toji, who craft each batch with the same care and dedication as a samurai would his sword. And the best part? You don't need to be in Japan to enjoy sake. It's available worldwide, ready to be savored, whether warmed, chilled, or at room temperature. So, next time you raise a glass, why not make it a glass of sake? With every sip of sake, you're experiencing a piece of Japanese culture. Finally, we arrive in France, the creator of the luxurious champagne. Nestled in the northeastern part of France, the Champagne region is the only place in the world where the effervescent wine known as champagne can be legally produced. It's a title that's fiercely protected. So remember, if it's not from Champagne, it's simply not champagne. Now, what sets champagne apart from other sparkling wines is its unique production process, known as the méthode champenoise. It's a labor-intensive and time-consuming method that involves a second fermentation process occurring right inside the bottle. This process, my friends, is what creates those tiny, delightful bubbles that dance on your tongue. But it's not just about the bubbles. The grapes used in champagne production are another crucial factor. 3 main types of grapes are typically used: Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier. These grapes contribute to the complex flavor profiles of champagne, ranging from crisp and citrusy to rich and nutty. Let's delve a little deeper into the taste of champagne. The first sip of this golden nectar greets your palate with a burst of effervescence, followed by a delicate balance of flavors. The initial taste is often bright and fresh, with notes of green apple, citrus, and sometimes a hint of toast. As the bubbles dissipate, the flavors evolve, revealing subtle hints of almond, honey, or brioche. This evolution of flavor, from the first effervescent sip to the complex finish, is what makes champagne truly unique. The serving of champagne is a spectacle in itself. Poured into a tall, slender glass, its bubbles rising like a string of pearls. Champagne is often the highlight of celebrations, marking moments of victory, love, and success. So, there you have it. A drink that's as much about the experience as it is about the taste. From the specific grapes and the meticulous production process to the delicate balance of flavors and the elegant presentation, everything about champagne screams sophistication. Champagne, the epitome of French sophistication. So there you have it, a journey through 5 countries and their unique alcohols. We've sipped our way from Mexico to Scotland, Russia to Japan, and finally France, sampling a variety of spirits that are as diverse as the nations that produce them. We began our journey in Mexico, where we savored the earthy notes of agave and the world-renowned tequila. This spirit, steeped in tradition, is a testament to the rich culture and history of Mexico. The unique process of crafting tequila, from the harvesting of the blue agave plant to the distillation process, sets it apart from any other spirit in the world. From there, we journeyed to the misty highlands of Scotland, where we sampled the smoky, peaty flavors of Scotch whisky. The Scots' meticulous attention to detail, from the malting process to the aging in oak barrels, gives Scotch its distinct character and complexity. We then ventured to the cold expanses of Russia, where we experienced the clean, crisp taste of vodka. This spirit, distilled from grains or potatoes and filtered multiple times, is a testament to the Russian spirit of resilience and celebration. Our next stop was the land of the rising sun, Japan, where we savored the delicate, nuanced flavors of sake. This rice wine, steeped in tradition and ritual, embodies the Japanese ethos of harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility. Finally, we arrived in France, where we indulged in the effervescent elegance of champagne. This sparkling wine, produced in the Champagne region, is synonymous with celebration and luxury, embodying the French joie de vivre. Remember, every country's alcohol tells a story. It's not just about the buzz, but the culture, history, and people behind it. Each sip is a journey, an exploration of the flavors, traditions, and stories that define these nations. So the next time you raise a glass, take a moment to appreciate the journey that brought that spirit to your lips. Until next time, cheers and happy travels.